Hey everybody, how's it going? Hey, listen, before we get started in this video, I just wanted to say thank you for helping me get over 1,000 subscribers.
I'm somebody now!
It's been a long time coming. You know, I haven't posted here in a bit, and it seems as though I have been getting a lot more visitors the longer that I don't post. So here's to an end of that streak. Anyway, Stanley and I are camped at Sand Ridge Campground. I think it's the, what is this place? The Mason Wildlife Management Area?
Yeah, it's named after me.
Yeah, that's right. It's named after Stanley. Yeah, how could I forget that? Anyway, it's a nice little campground. There's a couple of campgrounds here on this location. We're just outside of Yerlington, Nevada. And there's probably about 5 spots here. We've got picnic tables, fire rings, potable water, bathrooms, garbage. You can stay here up to 8 days, and the cost is a whopping $0. We've been here for, I think 2 nights. This is our 3rd day here, and we're gonna move on here to another location. I don't know if we're gonna stay or not, but we're gonna certainly take a look at it. Back in the 1980s, there was a drive-in theater not too far away from here that shut down. And however the things work, it's now on BLM land. So in theory, you can camp at an abandoned drive-in theater. So, you know, it's not quite as green and as lush as the, 24 ponds over here and all the vegetation. In fact, it's a little bit probably apocalyptic, but hey, that's okay by me. So we're going to take a run on over there. It's probably only 15 minutes away. If it didn't work out, we'll come back, but otherwise it should be interesting. So we will be right back.
The show starts in 1 minute.
Alright, so let's give you some idea as to where the heck we are. Now, Yerlington, Nevada is about 75 miles east of Lake Tahoe, which borders both California and Nevada. The Mason Valley Wildlife Management Area is located just a few miles northeast of Yerlington, and by all accounts, provides a campground that resembles a parking lot. I have to say it's a mighty nice parking lot, though. To the east of us is a series of a couple of dozen ponds, which provides for fishing and trapping. Now that said, I'm not sure if I'd fish here anyway, given the parasite warning. There's also another campground just down the road, right on the water, complete with a boat ramp. And while more secluded, the mosquitoes were pretty bad during our visit, so we stayed right where we were. It was a nice sight nonetheless. But alas, it's time to get to the movies, even though the last showing was almost 30 years ago. As I said earlier, this abandoned drive-in in Yerlington is now on BLM property, and as such is available for day use and camping. There were probably 4 or 5 rigs camping here when we visited. I don't know how BLM got the land or when, but the best I can tell, it happened sometime after 2016. And sometime in 2020, there were discussions about preserving this location as a nationally recognized historical site, so I don't know if that will have any impact on camping here or not. And I'm not sure if it's related to the demise of this drive-in, but nearby is the infamous Anaconda Mine, which was a super fun cleanup site responsible for leaching both arsenic and uranium into the water supply. The Sage Crest Drive-In opened in 1954 with the premiere of Disney's The Living Desert.
Never before has the screen presented such moments of dramatic ferocity and suspense.
Since then, it's been open and closed more times than Elvis's refrigerator. It reopened in 1989 as the Mason Valley Drive-In Theater and finally closed for good in 1995. Now, still standing, or mostly standing, is the iconic screen, the ticket booth, and particularly eerie to me was the concession area, which had its own enduring vibe.
Hey, Bob. We've got delicious sandwiches with all the remedies and Yerlington NV, plus whatever you want to drink, hot and cold. Come early before the show starts, or you might be entertained, or at intermission time. So why fuss? Give your family a tasty dinner at this drive-in.
Wait to see what I get for the refreshment car. Oh boy, popcorn, and candy bars, and ice cream, and oh boy, squirt, ice cold Coca-Cola. Boy, that tastes good. Have you been to the refreshment car?
Remember, your favorite snack tastes especially good. World-famous ice cold Coca-Cola.
So, every time I hear geese, I think of Doug from Camp Chicken. We're actually back at the wildlife management area, the Mason Wildlife Management Area outside of Yerlington, Nevada. Look, I don't know about you, but I thought that drive was pretty cool. So anyway, look, that is it. I hope you enjoyed this. And again, special thanks to Badge and Paula over at Vida Travels for their inviting me to be their surprise guest. It helped add a number of you and put me over that 1,000 subscriber mark.
Things are going to start happening to me now.
And also special thanks to Debra Dickinson, who right around the same time had an interview with me, post on her channel, as well as a van tour. So I think we had the interview with Debra, and then within 24 hours we had the live chat with Badge and Paula over at Vida Travels, and then the next day was the van tour. So how cool was that? Anyway, look, it's good to see y'all again, and we'll talk to you shortly. But for now, it's starting to rain, and I don't have a weatherproof camera, so we're going to get this thing back in the van. Talk to you guys later. Bye now.